Hello sax players! So today we're going to work on our octave and a half scale like we did last week. Middle schoolers I expect 1 octave, high schoolers I expect an octave and a half. And we are going to work on an interval exercise that some of us got to work with last semester, and we're going to expand on it a little bit so we can get that octave and a half. But right out the gate, metronome out, 60 beats per minute, 8 beats per note. Sustain your tone, make sure the note is round, and when you change from your C to your D, make sure that you're not shifting your tone color between the two of them. It's a lot easier to be very powerful on C, and then if you use the same embouchure and the same wind when you get to D, it's going to sound very meek, very small, very thin. So when you get to that D, don't forget to put in more air. So, 8 beats per note, I'm going to go all the way up to a high D. So we're going an octave and a half. 1, 2, ready. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To D, 4, 5, 6, check your tone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. F sharp, 3, 4, make sure it's F sharp, not F. Ready? To G, this is the last note for middle school. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going if you can. Up to A. 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, up to B. To C, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the side key with the octave key is D. 5, 6, 7. There's an octave and a half. So working on that, working on keeping your tone consistent, working on keeping your intonation good, we're making progress there. Today's exercise is going to be intervallic, which means we're going to hop around a little bit. Starting on our G, we're going to go to B. We're going to go down to A. We're going to go up to C, down to B, up to D, down to C, up to E, down to D, up to F, down to E, up to G, down to F, up to A, down to G, up to B. Make sure Oh, I went one note too far. There we go. Turn these into half notes. Put my measures in there. Two half notes per measure in 4/4, of course. So we have do. I'm going to sing it down an octave because my voice can't go that high. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, la, no, sol, ti, la, do, ti, re, do. At 80 beats per, or 60 beats per minute, let me pull out a metronome. Sing it. Do as a starting note, or do if your voice is high enough. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, ti, la. Do, ti, re, do. In the key of G. One full octave up, half notes, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, go. Now I made a writing mistake there, because no other instrument has to worry about this right now. These are F sharps. When we played our long tone scale, I made sure to point that out. They're still F sharps when we do this exercise. Other things to point out. It might be easier when you see these Cs, this C especially. Use your alternate fingering. If you can't remember, go to your B. And then on the side panel, on the bottom, there's 3 keys where your first finger is. The middle one of those keys, plus your first finger in your left hand, is C. That's a lot easier than flipping back and forth between your first and middle finger. Plus it's fun to do that. So, one more time. High schoolers, I want you to keep going past this. When we get to that high G, I'm going to keep going. I'll let you know when I'm done, and then I'll pause, and I'll keep going to see how far I can get. I think the answer is going to be up to high C. 1, 2, ready. Second octave. Here we go. Ready, go. That's where I top out. That high G. So, homework this week for everyone, middle and high, is just that first octave. Stretch yourself beyond it to practice. What I need to see in video is G to G in your intervals, going up a third, down a second, up a third, down a second. Sing it to practice it. I don't need you to sing it while you record it. I will be able to hear whether or not you've sung it in your playing. Send me a recording of that by the end of the week. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you all soon.